Grandma Debbie here. So today we're going to be making oatmeal cookies. I should say oatmeal raisin cookies because we're adding raisins in them. And instead of using eggs, we're going to be using applesauce. I think it's going to have a great taste with the oatmeal and everything else that needs to go into it. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cream shortening. So I have a cup of shortening here. And I already went on ahead and measured it out, but I've got a cup that I can't get out of the container. So, and I'm also preheating my oven right now. I'm preheating it to 350. Okay, so we got our I'm going to put this in the water already, get it soaking. Okay, then we're going to add our sugar. We're using a cup of brown sugar and a cup of white sugar. So I'm going to get my brown sugar. So there's a cup of brown sugar. And there's a cup of white sugar. All right, and I'm going to plug this in, which I forgot to do. And we're going to cream this together. Okay, so we've got this cream together. And so now we are going to add in, it calls for 2 eggs. However, since we're not using 2 eggs, we're going to use half a cup of applesauce. So what you would normally do is you want to use the unsweetened applesauce for sure. And it's a 1/4 cup per egg. So we're going to add in that, and then we're going to beat this together. Okay, and now we are going to add vanilla. So we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And as I've said before, I make my own vanilla. And I can link the recipe if you would like. It's really super simple. So we're using a teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to mix that in. Okay, so we've got that going. Now we're going to add a 1.5 cups of flour. Oh, my flour is right in front of my face, and I'm going, where the heck is my flour? I don't even know where I put anything. I was wandering around the kitchen aimlessly. So there's a cup, and I'm making a mess. And there's a half. Okay, and then I'm going to add in a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm going to stir this up. Let me get rid of this mixer. It's in my way. So you just want to stir this up until it's all mixed. The nice part about oatmeal cookies is that if you don't have to add raisins, you can add chocolate chips. You can just leave it plain oatmeal. It's up to you. I decided, though, to add raisins. You can also add nuts if you want. I generally don't add nuts into my baked goods because I just don't like the flavor of nuts in baked goods. I love to eat peanuts, but I just don't like them in baked goods. Okay, so we've got that done. All right, now we're going to add in 3 cups of oatmeal. And I'm just using the quick cooking oatmeal. You can use whatever oatmeal you probably have. I do recommend those that you go with like the quick cooking, but that's up to you. So we're going to add 3 cups of oatmeal. Okay, that's 3. Whoops. And then we're adding a cup of raisins. And we're going to stir this up. And this is where it gets really hard. You got to put some muscle into it. And then we're going to drop these by teaspoon onto a cookie sheet and bake them at 350 for about 10 minutes or until they're golden brown. You just want to make for sure you get all the stuff at the bottom up to the top and mixed in. Otherwise, you're going to have a bowl full of oatmeal afterwards. And you can also, at this point, sometimes I have been known to do it, to stick my hands in there and just mix it that way. So it's completely up to you as to how you want to mix up your stuff. Remember, a recipe is just a guide, make it your own. All right, looks like it's all mixed together. So I'm going to kind of straighten up a little bit, get my cookie sheet, and I will be right back to show you what we're going to do. Okay, so we're going to start putting these out onto the tray to cook. Like I said, we're going to put them in a 250 or 350 degree oven. And you know what? I think I might just do it with my hands. I'm going to take off my wedding ring. I'm just going to do these with my hands. Forget this. It's just easier sometimes to just do things with your hands. So our wind is blowing really bad here today, and it's kind of nasty outside, which probably means that my allergies are going to kick in here pretty soon. Okay, so I'm going to get this first batch in the oven. I got 12 cookies here, and I'm going to cook them for about 10 minutes, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've finished cooking them. They look wonderful. I am going to taste one. I don't generally eat cookies, but I am going to taste one. So I end up having to cook them for 12 minutes at 350. So just keep in mind to keep watching. If you bake this recipe, just keep watching and see when they're done. Okay, so I'm just going to find a small one because I don't want to eat a lot. But it's really kind of chewy. Came a caught. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try, though. I think the applesauce enhances the flavor a little bit. I like it. It's good. I hope you try it and see what you think of it. I don't know. Let me know. I want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and hit the share button. And I hope that you're having an amazing day and that everything's going good for you. And I will talk to you soon. All right. Bye.